Bus 28 pulls away from the Louisville Noon. No one aboard expects this ordinary ride to plunge straight into an endless rainstorm and into something far darker. 7 strangers arrive at the same stop, at the exact same time. Some are hiding, some are running, some have no idea what's coming. What looks like a chance encounter is actually a carefully selected list. They were chosen, all of them. He stands apart from everyone else, a shadow among strangers. A knee-length trench coat, a hat pulled low over his brow, hands always buried in his pockets. No one has seen his face. No one knows where he comes from. Silence is his only shield. The bus arrives right on schedule, just as dark clouds swallow the sun. The driver calls out names one by one, flat and mechanical, like he's taking inventory. No one notices the handwritten marks next to every name on his manifest, labels the hunters use to sort their prey. Martin Dorian, he only moves when his name is called. Gloved hands wrap around the handrail as he climbs on, thin and slight, barely 5.5 feet tall. He never lifts his head, never says a word. He drifts to the very back of the bus, like a shadow that doesn't want to be seen. 8-year-old Amber is the most vulnerable passenger on board. Her mother is in prison. She's being sent to live with a relative in Chicago, passed from one guardian to the next like cargo. Pink dress, pink ribbons in her hair. 8-year-old Amber is like a drop of color in a gray, washed-out world. She's too young to understand all the cruelty life has already handed her. "What's wrong with your face?" The child's question cuts through the unspoken curiosity of every passenger. "It's a mask," he answers. "Work accident. Bad one." No one knows if it's true. What kind of accident requires a full prosthetic mask? Why hide his hands too? What is he hiding underneath? There are always people who mistake silence for weakness and pain for something to mock. Tremor, the reckless teen, saunters over to taunt him, prying about his race, his face, jeering at the mask like it's a joke. Martin doesn't move. He doesn't fight back. He just sits there, still as stone. The smallest person on the bus is the first to defend the stranger everyone else avoids. The child's loyalty seems sweet, but it's also strange. Why would she trust a man who hides his entire face? Is it just childhood kindness? Or does she sense something about him no one else picks up on? He's a disbarred former lawyer, ruined by a sting operation. She's a woman running from a cheating husband, taking the bus so she can't be traced. 2 broken strangers, each carrying their own scars, find each other in the dim light of a rainy bus ride. The driver's voice crackles over the speaker in the dead of night. A severe storm is ahead, so they're diverting onto rural Route 76. Everyone thinks it's the safe choice. No one realizes they're driving straight into a trap that was set for them long ago. 7 years ago, a bus went off a ravine on this exact road, burst into flames. All 15 people on board died. Ari's voice is quiet, but his words hang heavy in the air. Someone says it's just a coincidence, that they'll be fine, but bad omens never show up for no reason. As the bus rumbles through the dark, most passengers drift off, but Martin stays perfectly still, wide awake behind his sunglasses. He watches every passenger, every shadow outside the window, calm and unhurried, like someone who already knows exactly how this night is going to play out. Is he a prisoner of this game? Or does he know the rules already? At 4 in the morning, the bus rumbles to a stop in front of a huge barn on a hilltop. Flashing red and blue police lights cut through the rain. For a second, everyone relaxes. They think help has arrived. But these officers aren't here to save them. They're here to release them into the hunt. No charges. No jail. Run. There's a town a mile up ahead. Food, shelter, everything you need to survive. But our friends, they're hunters, and you're the prey. Still here in 5 minutes you get shot. No motive, no explanation, just rules. Aren't hostages. They're game, released into the reserve. Guns at their backs, endless darkness ahead. They trudge down the cracked, potholed road. A single torch, their only light, too dim to reveal what lurks in the trees. Amber squeezes Martin's gloved hand tight. Her palm is sweaty with fear, but as long as she's holding on, she feels just a little bit safer. The woods around them are dead silent. No crickets, no birds, no sign of any wildlife at all. It's as if every living thing has been cleared out, except them. Half buried in the grass along the road, piles of old shoes. The last trace of hundreds who came before them. A massive, winged shadow dives from the starry sky, hot saliva hissing as it hits the ground. Bullets bounce off its body like pebbles. One scream, one sickening crack, and a life is ended in an instant. No one gets a clear look at the creature, but they all feel the weight of death closing in. They stumble into an old bed and breakfast in the ghost town, slamming and locking the door behind them, as if a wooden door could hold back the monsters outside. But something is wrong. The town has been abandoned for decades, yet the fridge is full of fresh food. The wiring should have rotted away, but the lights turn on. This isn't leftover supplies, it's feed. The hunters fatten their prey before the game really begins. Daylight breaks, but the fear doesn't fade. Some choose to fight, fashioning spears and Molotov cocktails, ready to hunt the hunters themselves. Others choose to hide, to wait, knowing rushing out will only get them killed. No one is right or wrong. In this hunt, every choice is a bet with your life on the line. A woman screams tears through the quiet street, then cuts off, just as suddenly. The ones who went out to fight aren't coming back. The hunt has only just begun. The truth behind the mask, the secret of the town, the origin of the monsters, all of it waits, deeper in the dead zone, to be continued.